Yeah, hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Star Soldier. This originally ran on the PSP. We're playing it on the Steam Deck. This is a unique version of Star Soldier for the PSP. I mean, for better or for worse, this also plays uniquely, and that it supports the PSP in vertical mode. So you're essentially playing a game in Tate, which does mean that you hold your PSP lengthwise. I never was really that much of a fan of trying to play vertical shmups on the PSP in Tate mode. But that is the only mode that's offered in this one. As you can see. But they do offer the controls set as in horizontal mode. So pushing left and right actually means pushing left and right, versus like Tate mode where the controls would be rotated 90 degrees. So you could play this as a side scroller if you kind of ignore like all the notifications and the score and stuff. But it was nice of them to offer this option to play it as a side scroller and holding it horizontally with the controls set up, for horizontal play. Yeah, everything else will obviously be rotated. Anyway, check it out. We got different ship types. Yeah, obviously not the first game to do things this way. Like I said, it's a little awkward, but I think you can get used to it. It's certainly worth going to the trouble to playing it, because it is a really good version of Star Soldier. Yeah, the diagonal movement's still a little funky. And I think the emulation's a little off on the diagonal movement. But the four cardinal directions actually work just fine. It's just as soon as you hit diagonals, then it sort of moves the ship and moves the ship a little longer than the buttons pressed. Again, something you get used to. But, you'll have to adjust. Certainly nothing a shmup fan has ever, not gotten used to. They tend to adapt pretty quickly to these stranger systems, since all shmup games have their own set of systems and movement. I wish Valve would fix their Steam Deck audio output. It's so terrible. The amount of times the sound drops out just for no reason. It's amazing. Amazing it went all the way through production like this. and still tank continues to be a problem. But you know, oh well, whatever. My brain keeps thinking it's a vertical shooter, so I'm like looking at, I mean, well, obviously it is a vertical shooter, but I keep looking at a different part of the screen when my ship respawns. No, it doesn't belong there. On the left side of the screen, not on the bottom of the screen. Like I said, it takes some adjustment. It's worth it though. Like I said, it's a really good version of Star Soldier. And you know, obviously playing natively on the PSP, you know, if you're like me, then your brain wouldn't have that problem. But as it is, playing it like this, it can be it's just like another layer of challenge to the game. Jesus Christ. Of course, in this game, staying on the very bottom of the screen is actually more dangerous than kind of moving up your ship towards closer to the center. Yeah, it's the same, this version of Star Soldier never saw a conversion on any other system. And obviously, I just don't know what the interest level would be to emulate this game and bring it on the modern console. It's really hard to say. Especially with it being, you know, Takai only. Although they could obviously make adjustments if they're going to emulate it. I mean, it is cool that there's so much more vertical space, and on a vertical front, you know, I mean, it means a lot. Yeah, obviously, playing it now is okay, just adds to the challenge. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this game reaches the heights of like Super Star Soldier or Final Soldier, but it's still pretty damn good. Yeah, the music is you know, especially nice. You know, kind of some nice callbacks to the original game. With the Steam Deck. And just the crappy audio. And I know it's not a priority for Valve. I mean, they don't necessarily care that much about the docked experience. I just do wish it was better. The sound drop is, you know, it's just a weird thing. It's a weird thing to happen. Yeah, it has a problem with the maintaining the audio codec too, which also may be a contributing factor to why it behaves so weird. You know, putting things in, you know, leaving the system powered off mode tends to reset the audio codec as well, versus putting it in sleep mode where it'll kind of keep your audio settings, you know, your 5.1 settings. It just seems like that handshaking is real problematic. Like the HDMI handshaking is just not done correctly. One of the things you take for granted on you know any other console manufacturer. You know, they would never really let a problem like this, you know, ever escape into production. But, you know, Valve fixes things in relatively quick manner. They're always like addressing, you know, experience complaints. I'll imagine at some point in time the HDMI output will be fixed, but certainly not now. It's just so weird when it happens. I mean, it's very random. Stuff not coming from the side. So rough. Ah, excuse me. Here. I did so terribly. Alright, so there you go. That was Star Soldier running on the PSP. Yeah, so this is a really good version of Star Soldier. It just takes some getting used to, and obviously if you're playing it on the PSP, you know, you're going to be able to enjoy that Tate mode. Although, again, I sort of feel that the controls are a little awkward, having to wrap your thumb around the whole system to get to the D-pad and the buttons. But if you're okay with that, then it's worth tracking down a copy of this game. Again, assuming you have a Japanese PSP and can get a hold of the game. It's a little hard to get a hold of right now. Or if you have some other means to play it, certainly do so. It's worth your time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.